I am one of your hosts, Myra King, and to my right,
this is Desi Dez.
Desi Dez in the building, and we have a very special guest that's back on the show that we're glad to have. Introduce yourself.
Glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Nikee Turbo, man. I'm glad to be back. Shout out TwistedYounginz, man. All love, man.
Appreciate that.
Hey, we're thankful that you decided to do this, bro, because you ain't have to do this.
So. I already said I'm coming back though. I already, you know, I gotta keep my word, you know. So, you know,
we need you back in the seat next time. We need you.
I want to be.
You gotta do it like that next.
I want to be back in the seat. But we gonna work this though. No,
for sure. So, you're coming fresh off a release you just dropped. What, a couple days ago? Less than a week ago. Smoking Aces.
Yeah. Smoking Aces. Yeah, I just released that song. Produced by my boy Josh. Super talented. I'm working with a new sound. I'm just like reinventing my whole sound. So yeah, Josh being Heartbeat, super talented guy. Like me and him just locked in. Like I say, we locked in like around, I believe, was it May? We locked in a couple months ago, and like got just crazy good chemistry with each other. And yeah, so we did that song like a couple months ago. I was just like, you know what, I'm really feeling this song, let's put it out. Plus, like I said, I got a whole new sound that I'm trying to, you know, work with and, you know, just give to my fans. So yeah, but that song is out though. Smoking Aces. You can get it everywhere. Go stream it everywhere. Go check it out.
So, what's with the new sound? Why the change up? And how is that going for you?
Okay, so...
And are your fans more receptive to it?
Yeah. Okay, so some of my fans like, nah, y'all be saying like the new you, like, don't change. And this the thing about that. I chose to switch it up because I've been doing things just the same way for so long. And when you do things just for so long, it takes the drive and the creativity from what you've been doing. So with that was like a breath of fresh air to help me expand my creativity and to find my own niche. And this is my thing. I don't like sounding how I talk when I go into the booth, you know, to make music. I want to be able to differentiate me speaking and me making music. So I'm like, you know what? It's time to just find my own sound as far as vocally. I will always make music how I've been making music. So it's not like I'm changing. It's more than just I'm adding, not changing, you know, adding. So that's basically what it was. But yeah, some of my fans, they like, nah, we ain't feeling it. And some of them just like, hey man, I'm really feeling this, like this shit good, you know? So like, I mean, but I got to take it for what it is, but it's always about like, how do I feel about it, you know? So.
What's your writing process?
I don't write.
You don't write?
Nah, I do everything in my head.
Okay. Like bar, bar per bar, like, you know, you'll stop at the bar and then, or you would just go in there and try to finish a whole song?
I just go in there and finish a whole song. Like, I could be in a booth for like 12 hours. I'm talking about, I won't come out. I just be in there for like 12 hours. I would like, pay me some water, you know? Like, I've been there for 12 hours. So, and it's crazy because like, I take so much time choosing my production because I know that if I'm gonna be in this booth for a long time, that I don't want to get tired of hearing the same beat. So I got to be like, you know what? I can actually play this beat for 12 hours without being drained from listening to it and still be able to be creative.
Hey, this your boy Desi Dez.
And it's your boy Mojo. And if you like what you are seeing so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Please. And if all else fails and you like what you talking about as far as this merch wise, baby, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook at TwistedYounginz with a Z. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you give us an email at TwistedYounginz@gmail.com for all promotions.
Where's it at?
at TwistedYounginz@gmail.com.
Yes, sir, with a Z. And also, if y'all don't like what you see right now, as far as merch wise, we got more merch, and we also do your merch.
Do your merch
Send
too.
us in a
We
couple
support
designs.
everybody.
Yeah, and we do promotional packages, interviews, videos, articles, whatever you guys need, man. Just make sure you hit us up. Holla at you, baby.
Yeah, so yeah, but that's the process though. I go in, like, I pick my beat. That might take about 2 hours for me to pick my beat. And then I go into the booth and I just let everything just flow organically. I just let it flow. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it takes 12 hours, sometimes it takes 3 hours. But I mean, it's never a rush for me.
Is it an in-house producer? Like the guy you're working with? In-house?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In-house. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think in-house is the like from an artist perspective, a lot of artists like in-house producers because it helps save on the budget, especially when you put a lot of money into like production and all. You know, you got somebody that's willing, if they respect the art and they see something, they willing to grow with you. Or if they see like, okay, I can add to this or whatever.
Or they might know you better.
Yeah, that's how Josh is. Like that's basically what it is with us. Like that's our whole little situation. Well, that situation, I say relationship now. So it's like it's super comfortable for me, and it gives me a good creative space, and it most definitely saves me like a lot of money. So I only pay for like my mix and master, you know, so I don't get charged for the hour, you know. So I'm super grateful for that, you know what I'm saying, that he, you know, let me do that. Yeah. So like that was a blessing in disguise right there. But yeah, in-house is most definitely way better than being like at a big studio. Not to get me wrong, I like big studios. Like sometimes I like it, but like I'm super big on my creative space. Like I don't go to the studio with nobody. I just take myself to the studio. I don't let nobody come.
Okay. Not even the producer?
The producer, of course. Yeah. The producer. But other than that, like that's it. It'll be the producer or the engineer. And my situation, my producer is the engineer, you know, so it's just like, yeah.
What was the experience that you took with you after Rhythm and Flow?
That.
And by the way, I don't mean to cut you off, but you did take advantage of an opportunity. You definitely sold yourself. You sold yourself, man. It was you was bashful, shy. You got up there, you talked, you did your thing. It was just like, I'm seizing this. Like that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah,
that's how you're supposed to do it. But yeah. So how have you what did I say? What experience did you take with you after Rhythm and Flow? How have you grown after that?
I've grown tremendously. My work ethic has been just like, okay, so the situation was, it was just like, I was in like a really low place before, like I even got like reached out to about the show.
What was your low place?
Like just as far as my music, I just didn't want to make music for some reason. I was worried about the wrong things in life. I was just like, man, you know what? I've been doing this for a very long time. I'm not getting the support, the exposure that I need. I'm just ready to give up. You know, like I was almost there because it was just like the money, the money wasn't really the problem. It was just me doing everything like not by myself completely, because I always had like friends and family that would be like pitch in and help out, but like I never had like a real like manager, you know what I'm saying, or like an investor, and just, you know, I just lacked so much when it came to just what I wanted to do, that I was just drained. I'm just drained right now when it comes to music, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just looking to just pursuing a different career for a while, because I was just drained with that. And I did my last show at the Ready Room before I got reached out to. I did a show at the Ready Room, and I was just like, you know what, I really love performing, and you know, and it was just like, I love performing, I love making music. So that show kind of brought me back, because I was performing like in very long time. So before I was just like, man, you know what? I don't want to do this show because I ain't really feel. He was like, you know what? I'm getting paid for this show. Just go and make the money. You love making music. You love performing. Just go and do it. But I really don't want to do the show for real. But I end up doing the show, and like 2 days after that show, or not even 2 days, it was like a day after that show, someone had reached out to me. I was just like, this is a scam. It's a scam. Like, I'm like, I'm cool. Then somebody else came, and they was verified. I was just like, well, they verified. And I told them just like, hey, what's up, man? It's this a scam or not? And they was just like, call me. So I called them, and they was just like, it's not a scam. It's something really big going on for the hip hop culture, and we want to, you know, we've been watching you. I'm just like, how? They just like, we can't tell you. I'm like, okay, cool. So I said, so what's the catch? And they were just like, there's no catch. Just sign up and register and just check your email. And that's all I did. And I checked my email, and I had an audition, and I auditioned, and it went from there. Like, that was literally it. But what I took from that show was that right where you might be like at your breaking point, you just got to keep the faith. You just got to just keep the faith, because anything is possible in life, and like it can change like that. Like, I literally came out of no money, like at all whatsoever. Like, my flights was paid for, my rooms paid for. They even paid me to just come there. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically gave me money for just like food and clothes, whatever like that. So like, I didn't come out of no money. Just like, when people want you and they see what you got going on, they believe in you, then they just want you. Just you. No money, no strings attached, just you. And I told myself, there's no way that I can give up on this, when God just showed me like, hey, look, dude, like, you was finna give up, and look what happened. Because I kept the faith. I was just like, wow, like, this is what I really want to do. And I told myself, if I really want to do something, then at the end of the day, if I stay consistent with it, and I keep the passion, and I stay driven, then something gonna shake, you know? Something gonna shake. So yeah, so that's what it was. Just don't never give up. And that's basically what I took from there. Like, don't never get up, you know? So
how was it being around those people? Like,
just regular humans.
Regular humans?
Just regular humans. Like, see, some of the artists on the show was mind blown, like, oh my God, this is so and so. And I get that, you know, some people, they just can't handle that type of stuff. But with me, I was just like, hey man, they breathe the same air I breathe, you know? And it was once just like me trying to make it, you know? So I was just happy to be there more than anything, just happy to be there. But yeah, it was just regular humans, you know? Like, they didn't give out those vibes like, oh, I'm a select. Like, no, they were super chill, super cool, and they actually talked to us. So yeah.
Any animosity amongst the talent? I know it's a competition. Was it people, you know?
If it was, I didn't peep it, because I was in my own little world. Okay. Like, I was like, I really don't be tripping off external things, you know? I be tripping off more internal. So I move internally. I don't move externally when I move around. So it's like, if y'all feel some type of way, then that's on y'all, but it's gonna hold y'all back. Like, I'm watching, I'm more focused on me, but nah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't feel any. So if somebody had something towards me, I didn't know, because I didn't, you know, I was zoned out. I was ready to do my thing, you know. Yeah. So it's that.
I read an article. One last comment about River Flow, like your outfit, like the jacket and everything you had, like,
yeah,
that was creative. Like, that was good thinking. That was making you stand out.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good.
I went to the mall. I was just like, I was at Turbulence in the Galleria. Shout out Turbulence, SDL. I went there, and I was just like bro, I got something big going on. I can't tell you about it. I can't, because I literally couldn't talk about it to nobody. And he was just like, what you need? I was just like, I need the shiniest jacket you got here right now. Like, I need the shiniest jacket. Like, I need it. He was just like, come to the back. He walked me to the back. I was just like, yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, that's it. You know, so I was just like, yeah. So I had to match the drip with the energy, and that was my whole thing. I was just like, okay, I gotta get their attention with this, but then I'm gonna pull my tricks out the bag. You know, I'm gonna let them know it's more than just drip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I appreciate that too.
You creative as hell, bro.
He did. And that's what I was giving him this credit for. Like, man, he sees that moment, that opportunity. Even if, let's just say, like, even if they thought the music was okay, but this guy standing in front of me looking like this, and the way he's talking, the way he performed, like, I'm gonna want to keep a close eye on him. I want to check him out. And a lot of people don't know how to market themselves, promote themselves, and take advantage of opportunities like that.
So you guys was housed together?
Nah. We was in just one big hotel, right? Smack dead in middle of Hollywood, the W.
Like the rappers, I'm saying, like the rappers that was the contestants as well.
Yeah,
cool. Like y'all was, still have connection to this day.
Yeah. I got a few of them I still reach out to, and I got a bond with. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now I read an article about about you, and it was saying that your father is in jail for life.
Yeah.
So without getting into it, because you don't have to know it's personal for you. But, what were the negative and positive impacts of that? Because just knowing that, like your father, for life gone in jail, like, especially as a young man growing up.
Yeah, it played like a huge part of my life. So like it's pros and cons to it though. So like the con to it was basically I just felt just like without for a very long time, and having like cousins and friends that just like that literally had their father in their life, to this day still. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I was just like jealous of that. You know what I'm saying? Like any kid would, that didn't have their father, but it was just so much stuff that I didn't get the like conversations I missed out on, questions. Any young black man that that feel that, especially coming from where we come from, like we in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff go down in the hood, even if he was there to be like, don't do this, don't do that, and I still did it, it still would have been like, hey, I had somebody to tell me, you know what I'm saying, don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my son gonna do what he wanna do, but I'm still here to tell him, like, listen, if you do that, it's consequences. I would still take that over just complete absence. So for a very long time, I had a grudge against my father. Not no more. I let it go. Like, that's over with. But like for a very long time I did. I was just like, whoa, because it wasn't just me, it was me and my brother. We got the same daddy, so it was just like we was just like just us, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have that. And it just having a single parent, like that shit rough. Like it's real rough because your mama can only do what she can do, and she try to do her very best, but like just becoming a man is the most important thing that young black kings need. And when like you don't have that, it can just play a role on you, like mentally. Like you can be mentally in a bad space for years. You can take that same mental space you have from a kid, from having a father, to your adulthood, and just become like misunderstood and unstable grown up, And that's dangerous right there, because it's a lot of grown men that got a lot of hurt that comes from just childhood neglect, from not having a father in their life. And I told myself I can't keep blaming my father, because whatever he went through, that was his path that was already laid out before him, So I can't hold any grudges against him. All I can do is be the best father that I never had for my children. And yeah, and that's basically what it is. But yeah, it affected me a lot growing up. Like, cause my father, he rapped and stuff too. Like, he was doing his thing. Like, he was real good at it. And like, it was just like, it's just those moments when you just want your dad to be there, and then be like, man, you know what? I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over it, and I had to like just deal with it. Like, you know what? This is what it is, but I can't hate that, man. I can't harbor that hate in my heart because it'll hold me back, but yeah, like so that's my motivation to be the best father that I never had. So that's the pro to it, like, look, I didn't have that, so let me make sure that I'm doing the best I can do for my children. I don't want my children like that. And that make me go harder, not having that father figure. So yeah.
It's deep. But can you give me like the craziest thing you have seen at a show? I'm pretty sure you performed a lot.
Crazy that I seen at a show?
What's the craziest thing a fan did, or just something you seen?
Oh, really? Like, I mean, shows just be so turned up to the point where it's just like, see, this the thing with me. I'm the person doing the crazy stuff in my show. It ain't the fans, it's me.
So you jumping in the crowd and all that?
I'm doing all that. I'm jumping right in them. I'm doing this before I'm letting y'all know. Watch out where I come. Like, it's really me. I'm going above and beyond. I'm bringing out confetti cannons and all type of stuff. Like, I'm going crazy. So the fans really just be reacting to my craziness. I don't react to their craziness. They react to my craziness. But
have a gal threw herself at you, you know what I'm saying, at the party,
I mean, they came on stage and twerked and stuff like that. But like, I feel like that type of stuff gonna come later on. Later, like craziness like that gonna come later on. But like, nothing too crazy like that. Nothing like, oh, take my bra here. Like, nah, nothing like that. Like,
you single?
Oh wow, you gotta think about it.
I don't know what to call it.
What to call it?
You had to think about that one.
Okay. Yeah, reliving his life. Go ahead.
I don't know what to call it. Like, I don't know right now. I'm talking to somebody though. Like, I'm saying something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just like, I don't know what to call it. I don't want to be like, huh?
They support you?
Man, yeah, they support me. Yeah, man, they really support what I do. But they been supporting what I do. I can tell, like, before I even like met them, like, knew them how to do them now. They, you know what I'm saying, was like, tuned into what I was doing. And what they always told me was what the person just told me was that I'm really good at what I do, and I was just like, that's what's up, to hear something like that, like, yeah, man, like, you really good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? That kind of like touched my heart a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they support us, most definitely.
It's good. What was I about to say? So you dropped Smoking Aces. What else can we be on the lookout for?
Man,
I was singles. You got a tape in the works. You got what you got?
Show dates.
Yeah, I got. Oh,
COVID.
Yeah, I'm saying doing the covers now.
Yeah,
man. So I had so many shows before the COVID came. I had a 5-day tour in the UK. They got canceled.
Wow.
Yeah, I had that right there. Blew my mind. I was just like, man, that blew my mind. They love me over there. I was just like, well, they love me everywhere now. That's what's up. I'm thankful for that blessing. And they just like, man, when it's up over with, man, come to Brazil, man. Come to Italy, man. I just be like, just come. But I literally had a 5-day tour in the UK, flights paid for, room paid for, had like 3 radio station interviews. Like, I had so much stuff going on. Also was headlining for South by Southwest too. Like, my first headliner for that. Like, I've been there before, but I never had like my own like headlining event there. So like, that was big. that ended up getting canceled. And it was just like, whoa, like stuff just, I'm just like, now I gotta just make all this music and just ready for this stuff to just pass over, you know? So that's basically what it been, just me just making music, because I know it's not gonna last forever. So like, you know, and I feel like this is the perfect time to reinvent myself with a new sound. And I was like, yeah, it's what it is. So as far as music though, I got a couple projects I'm working on. I got one that's supposed to drop like last week, but we decided to push it back to make sure that the mix and mastering is just how we wanted it. And I might add a song or two, and it's a collab tape with that's family. My big bro, Tez Banger. It's called Bleepy Ballo. It's just my slang version of Sleepy Hollow. And crazy production. We plan on dropping it sometime this month. We just working on all the kinks, like making sure that, you know, just everything just sound. Because with me, it's always quality over quantity. I don't want to just give out a body of work and it's just like, okay, we see what you're doing, but we ain't really like the sound, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's my thing. So that right there, but I got like 2 albums already done. I got 2 albums already done. A tape already done. So 2 albums, 2 tapes, and I also just started on my rock album. Well, I just started on it. I started on about 2 months ago, my rock album. So it's a rock love album. So, and I'm super excited about that. I also started learning how to play the guitar. So I gotta get that down pat right there. But yeah, what I'm excited about is the rock album. Like, it's crazy. Like, man, it's crazy.
Why do you think St. Louis gets the look when it comes to talent? And whenever people mention, I said, why do you think St. Louis gets overlooked when it comes to like music? And anytime somebody mentions St. Louis, the first person they throw out is Nelly. But we've had other people to have a buzz to bring more awareness to it as well. You know, why do you think people don't take St. Louis serious when it comes to music?
Because St. Louis don't take St. Louis serious when it comes to music. You know, like that's my opinion. I feel like if we did, I'm talking about if we was doing all the right things that other cities was doing, then it wouldn't be hard for us to get like the recognition or get the spotlight put on us. Now, recently we have been making like a lot of like waves, and like people are kind of tapping in, but it's still so much that they're missing out on still. You know, it's just like y'all don't even know, like it's still so much more talent in the city. But that's just how I feel like we not taking it serious enough. We're not going hard enough as a whole. Not just speaking for one artist. Artists be like, hey, I'm going hard. Like, no, I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about as a whole. It's like the work ethic, the passion, the drive. Like, it's like this city is full of animosity and full of pride and full of hate, and just, you know, and even with people that still like show love, it's hard for. And I was just talking to my bro about this because he did an interview with me, and I was just like, he asked me the same type of situation. It was just like, people just really don't want to, and excuse my French, people really just don't want to fuck with each other in the city. And it's just like, for just reasons unknown. And I think it's pride. The pride is the biggest thing. They might feel like they bigger than somebody, or if I help them, they might take off before me and I get left. You know what I'm saying? Like, just weird stuff like that. And it just don't be genuine. And the people that do be genuine in this city, you got to appreciate them. Like, you, because they the ones just, you know, just see the bigger picture. So when the city see the bigger picture, like these other cities, like they see the bigger picture. We don't see the bigger picture. And it's always been a problem. We never see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is not who's going to blow up first. That's going to make them first. No, the bigger picture is, hey, we all going to make some noise till we all get about this motherfucker. Like, we going to make it happen. Like, we ain't leaving nobody. Like, we going to leave the ladder. Like, I'm leaving the ladder. Niggas not leaving the ladder. They climbing the ladder. They pull that motherfucker up with them. They not, you know. So that's basically what it. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like when we see the bigger picture, it's like, hey, whoever make it up this ladder, please leave it. Leave the ladder. Drop it back down. So you know we all can come. And that's what it is though. So it's just I can't say it's the wrong people that's like getting the attention, because it's not that, but this the problem. When somebody make it, it's be so much pressure on that person to fuck with so many people that they heard so much good and bad things. It make them just not want to fuck with people. Like bro, like I was finna help y'all, but y'all just bashing me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like they bashed me after the show came. Like they bashed me so bad. You know, it was like it was a balance. It was just like I got all this love and support over here, and I got everybody just bash me. Oh, you gonna burn stuff? Oh, you gonna burn St. Louis? Yeah, nephew. Okay, nephew, I'll do an interview. Okay, go ahead. Go and start. I'll be back. So, my nephew, you want a hot dog? so yeah, it was crazy, but it showed me like, because when I went out there, I was just like, man, like, I'm doing this for me, but at the same time, like, I rep my city. I'm like, yeah, like, this for me and my family, but at the same time, I know where I come from, so, like, I'm gonna rep my city. But when you do that, it'll make you feel bad for repping your city, because it's people that'll just be like, oh, man, that nigga, we wop in. I don't care about that, though, but I can tell, like, a lot of artists that, like, make it, don't give that love back, because it be so much love and hate. It just confused them to the point where they just want to stay away from that. Like, you know what? I'm cool, you know? And that's how I be. But with me, I know what it is, so I'm gonna still be like, come on, let's go. Even the haters, come on, y'all, come on, pack y'all shit too.
What about promoters and DJs? How important of a relevance do you think they play to this movement? Because I think that they could also, you know, help a lot of artists out, help
they
the
always
city
say
out
you
the
gotta
whole.
leave first.
Yeah, that's true.
They
say you gotta leave, but I'm seeing a lot of shows being booked, a lot of people coming here, a lot of stuff going on. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying, like,
this the thing about that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. In my honest opinion, when it comes to promoters and DJs, like, it's just how I feel. And being fucked about in my city, I don't care what nobody say or how they take it. But like, they really just, they biased as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. They biased as fuck. And if somebody don't like say that and put that out there, and like, they know, because I didn't run into a couple DJs. They didn't even say nothing to me, or didn't even look at me. You know what I'm saying? And my name, you know, ringing bells. And for the ones that did, they solid, and shout out to y'all. But for the ones that, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just like, even with the promoters, like, it just be like, we need it just all. It's just they biased, man. They want to fuck with who they want to fuck with, and they feel like, because think about it, you see a lot of shows getting booked, but you really not seeing like the artists here get catered to, but they bring in, it's because first of all, it's all about money, all about money in the city, and that's the main problem. Like, they gonna charge an artist that's making noise in the city an arm and a leg if they bring this new rapper that's buzzing, going crazy. Oh, you want to perform? We gonna charge you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just put them on the show. Like, I get, you know what I'm saying, y'all got to make y'all money back, but it's all about making money, and just the energy just weird, and that money be that weird ass energy. You know what I'm saying? People just be hungry and be so greedy. Oh, we just paid this artist $40,000-$50,000 just to get him heard, so we finna charge everybody arm and leg. Even if that artist that's making noise in this city want to perform, we gonna charge him too. And they not gonna treat us like we special until the world do. You know what I'm saying? And that's it and that's sad. But that's been a problem in St. Louis. That's been a problem though. But so yeah, when it
I
comes
mean,
to
they be taking hits when they book these orders, and the big orders, they don't pull what they think they supposed to pull. So they be like, what, 25,000 negative?
Right. And it's like, see, with me, you can't even book me for just no venue. Like, you gotta book me for like a arena or something like the pageant or Delmore Hall or the Schaefer's. Like, I'm not coming to like, not saying that these venues is not like nice and stuff like that, but like, I don't want to perform just in front of a street crowd. Like, I fuck with the streets hard, but at the end of the day, I like people that want to actually see an artist entertain and actually perform.
Yeah.
These people at these venues, they'll come out and spend all their money just to see an artist walk back and forth, mumbling, high as a motherfucker on stage, like you're saying nothing, just like, but y'all won't buy a Nikee Turbo ticket. I'm finna do backflips and all type of shit on stage. I'm finna go crazy for y'all. Like, I'm finna go crazy for y'all. See what I'm saying? Like, I ain't coming to just get my money and leave. See, but that's how I go. And I told myself, I can't be mad about that. Like, I can't be mad about that. So that's So the DJs and the promoters, in my opinion, I feel like they biased and they fuck with who they want to fuck with, and that's what it is. My opinion.
Do you have any bad habits that you would like to change?
Yeah. I ain't gonna sit here and say I don't. This is my problem. I don't know how to just stay locked in on one thing. Like, I want to do everything at the same time. And I told myself, I'm not going to get nowhere trying to just spread myself thin. And that's basically what it is. Like, I need to start finishing what I start. Like, I'm driven, I'm determined, but I'm still stubborn. Like, I'm a Taurus. So I'm super stubborn. And I've been trying to recognize that and observe myself, from a different, like, outside of myself, like, watch what I'm doing, like, hey, no, we're not doing that, and so that's basically what it is, just sticking to one thing and finishing that thing, going to the next, not just being all over the place. Like, that's one of my, and to stop being so hard on myself, because I be going in on myself. Like, I be like, dude, you should be doing this, and sometimes I gotta just appreciate where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And how far I've came. Like, because just being grateful, got to be grateful for just everything that I have accomplished, and not just always wanting. My bad, y'all. That was a phone call. But just staying grateful and just, that staying grateful and staying focused on the task at hand. That's just.
I heard you mention God, man. So you're religious?
Spiritual, man.
So that means you don't believe in religion.
Like, I believe in God for a fact, because everything, like, this is life. This is existence. So I most definitely believe in God, like the source. But my meaning of God is on a spiritual level.
What about right and wrong? You believe in right and wrong?
Most definitely. Like, but it's a balance though. Just like yin and yang, it needs wrong couldn't exist without right, and right couldn't exist without wrong. Duality. It's you know what I'm saying? Like hot and cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs that balance, love and hate, and that's why basically I learned to live my life not just saying that situations are unfortunate, but basically taking it for what it is, because certain things just needs to happen in order to create balance. Like, you need that. Like, life can't be perfect. Life can't be all bad. You need that balance. So I can't say it's all bad. I can just say it's life, and I deal with it and I embrace it for what it is.
So if you believe in God, that means, like, do you think about, like, and you say you believe in right and wrong, do you think it's a judge? Like, do you think God will judge you on your decisions in life since you believe in right and wrong?
Yeah. This is how I feel about that.
And if you're gonna judge you, what's the rules? You know what I mean?
I feel like people should like, and this is the thing, like it can get deep, but I don't want to get deep, but it can. So basically, it's what it is. It's like this, like do good, just be good, because I feel like we're judging ourselves. You see what I'm saying? In other words, like when I look at people, I see God when I look at people, because we are made in a reflection of Him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like we can do things that's unjust and that's not righteous, but at the end of the day, I feel like when it's time, I feel like after life or whatever comes, the good you've done in your life and versus the bad, I feel like that depends on what happens next in the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's your judgment, karma. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like life itself. Like if you do bad in life, you get that back. You know what I'm saying? It's a universal thing. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like what you put out is what you get back. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it though. So we know in our hearts what should be done and what shouldn't be done. Like we know what's right and what's wrong, and we know like it's a feeling. So we know as humans, and it's some that don't want to do good, and it's some that do bad and they get a thrill out of it and enjoy. But at the end of the day, people like that were put here for a reason as well, to create balance. It's all about balance, and it's deep with me. I look at it in so many different perceptions, but yes, I believe in God, most definitely.
Hey, well, we definitely appreciate you taking your time out. You know we're gonna have you on again. We're gonna get you in the seat next time. I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. Congratulations to what you're doing, and because I know it's hard.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but the show don't stop. But I told myself, I got to keep going.
And that's what you told me last time. You say the show don't stop. You had that faith and motivation all the time. You say, it's always another journey. There's always another path. Last time you told me that.
Concert, man. We need you to, put on that jacket or do something in a virtual concert. Go through your whole mixtape or something, man.
I've been thinking about doing that. It's just I gotta make the proper arrangements and plan everything, make sure that it goes right. Cause I want to do it so bad. I haven't performed in a very long time, so I most definitely want to do that. I'm thinking about doing that though. I got to do something.
Yeah, something, brother.
Hey, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And peace.
Keep it up, brother.
And we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
So thank you for having me.
Oh no.
Yeah, keep up. Go ahead.
No, you said go ahead. You was saying we keep.
Hey, end it out by pubbing yourself. Tell them your Instagram. Tell them the mixtape. If you got a mixtape name on the way or whatever, tell them your single you about to anything.
Pub yourself. All right, so Nikee Turbo, y'all can check me out everywhere. Follow me on Instagram, Nikee Turbo, Twitter, Nikee Turbo, Nike with 2 E's, Facebook, NikeeTurb, NikeeTurb. My music is on every major streaming platform. I do have more music on the way. Just stay tuned. I can't get out no dates yet. Stay tuned. And yeah, man, just stay tuned, man. I appreciate my fans. And I love y'all, man. Yeah, for sure.
Love you too, man.
All right. Have a good one.
Yeah, all right.